guys, it's Shannon, and today I'm going to be doing, whoa, this is like really see-through. Should I change my shirt? I'm too lazy.
Drugs every corner, this is Gotham City. Killer crop, came to kidnap you to cut out your kidney.
Sorry guys, my shirt is see-through. There are my boobs. It did not look like this when I put it on. I think it's like the lights. Cleavage. Let's just not mind that. Most of the people watching this are girls, so you got me. I know. You guys are cool. I know. I don't need to worry about this. Okay. So today's video is going to be my biggest pet peeves. Now I saw Tana did this, my little internet sister, love her so much. Tana, if you're watching this, hey girl, hey. And it really like inspired me and made me want to do my own because we all have pet peeves and I thought I'd share mine with you. So here we go. My first one is fake ass friends. Bitch, you know who you are. That is like one thing that I look like a grandma with my hair like this. Let me put my hair down. What is going on here? Okay, clearly I did not get ready before I came and sat down. Just like fucking threw shit on. Didn't even have my hair done. It's real life here on this channel. Okay, yeah, like fake friends. Can't stand them. People that are just fake and not loyal and genuine. I can go on and on. Basically, I don't like fake ass bitches. Be real or be out of here because I ain't got no time for you in my life if you are fake. Okay, another one of my biggest pet peeves is when people say that they're gonna do something and then they don't do it. So this must have started when my dad was like, oh yeah, we'll go play at the park. And then I was like, you promise, Daddy? And he was like, I promise. And then he never took me to the park. That was like my whole childhood. My dad just like made promises that he never could keep. And I think that kind of fucked me up into like now. For instance, my friend Jessica, she's also my neighbor. Love her. She's like my best friend. If she's like, hey, you want to hang out? And then she's like, oh, I don't really feel like hanging out. Like that doesn't bother me. It's more like bigger plans. Like if I'm planning to do something with you and then you flake on me, like that's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like that. I like people that stick to their word. That's one pet peeve. But just so you know, these pet peeves are just gonna get better as they go along. I'm saving the best for last, guys. This next one is basically just for my sister. Brittany, I love you. Not my older sister, my little sister. I am like a very organized, clean person. I like things to be organized and neat and clean. That's just like my personality. Don't get me wrong. There's times when like my house is a fucking disaster and it looks like a tornado came through, but it's mostly like when I'm really busy and working. Majority of the time I like to be clean. My little sister on the other hand is the complete opposite. She's really messy, and whenever she comes over either to my house or I go to my mom's house, she will go through my clothes or go through my stuff and like borrow things, and she'll like make a total mess and like not put it back how it was. I don't know about you, but if I'm going through someone else's stuff, which I never do, by the way, I don't like borrowing things from people. I'm not that kind of person. My sister has always been that way. Her and I are like complete opposites. We're very different people. I love her to death, but we're different people. If I were to do that, I would make sure like everything was meticulously like put back exactly how I found it. But my sister is the opposite. She's just like tornado, like no joke. This is Brittany going through my stuff or my closet, and she just makes a complete mess and drives me crazy. We get in like huge fights over that. My sister doesn't watch my channel, but just in case, Brittany, if you're watching this, I love you, but you a messy ass bitch. This next one is probably one of my biggest pet peeves, and this has been a problem for me like my whole adult life, and it is users. And I'm not just talking about guys, I'm talking about mainly friends. Like mainly friends have done this to me. Well, guys have too, but mainly like I get upset about the friends. Friends that don't work. They basically live off other people. They're like moochers, I think is what they call them. But they basically just expect you to pay for everything, and like they want to borrow money that you know you're never going to see again. And yeah, I really don't like those kind of people. It's just, I really, really hate that. And I just feel like so used, and I just don't like it. It makes me really not like those people. It makes me feel like they're not my friends for the right reasons, and they're just basically using me, which they are. And I'm too nice, so it's hard for me to like not do things and like help them and pay for everything, because normally like I'm just a really generous person, and like if I'm going out somewhere, regardless of if the person has more money than me or makes more money than me or not, like I always pay for stuff. That's just like in my personality. So I don't mind that. I do that anyways, but it's like when those type of people take advantage and like keep doing it, and to the point where like it becomes a problem. Basically, I really don't like users. This next one is for my husband, and for those of you guys that know, my husband normally edits these videos, so hey boo. I know he's watching. Well, obviously he's watching. He's going to be editing this, so it's going to be funny when he watches this part. But my husband does this. It drives me fucking crazy. Sometimes my mom will do it too, and like my stepdad. There's like certain people in my life that do this, and it drives me absolutely insane. And that is people that eat like really loudly, and I'm not talking about like chewing their food. Like obviously that's gross too. I think that bothers everybody, but like when they're stabbing the plate like really hard, or like making a lot of noise like with their silverware and their dinnerware, like when they're eating, it drives me crazy. It's so annoying to me. Like it literally makes me want to just like grab whatever utensil and like stab them in the eye with it, because it drives me that crazy. I really don't like that. And when people are in the kitchen like cooking or making food and they're really fucking loud, it literally makes me want to like pull my hair out. Just saying. This is by far my biggest pet peeve of all time, and that is things that make noise that like you can't control. I fucking hate wind chimes, like with a passion. I think it's like a mental problem that I have. So like wind chimes, children's toys that like you can't shut off, that like make noises and they like go for a certain amount of time, and like you can't shut it off until it's done making the noise, make me mad. Like literally will drive me insane, to the point where like I didn't even want to have kids for a really long period of time because of the noises that the like kids toys make. It like bothers me just talking about it. It like makes me, it makes like my fucking skin crawl. I don't know what it is. I'm like sweating thinking about it. I think it's like an issue. I think it's a fucking problem that I have, like a really big one. But like, yeah, certain things like that make noise, like the fucking cards that open. When I was little, my dad had like a Santa Claus, like you press a button and it is like ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. It like makes noise. Halloween things that he had would literally drive me fucking crazy. Like literally crazy. It's making me fucking crazy just thinking about it. I gotta stop talking about it because it's gonna make me nuts. Wind chimes. Let me tell you a quick story about wind chimes. A while ago I was living in like Paso Robles, and it's close to like San Luis Obispo. And I was in an apartment, and the apartment across from me had wind chimes, and it's really windy there. And these wind chimes were making so much noise, driving me fucking mad. Like I literally went out there with scissors and fucking cut all the wind chimes down. And they were watching me do it. Like the neighbors were like, oh my god, our neighbor is fucking crazy. She's cutting our wind chimes down. Like, yeah, bitch, these have got to go. They're making way too much noise. I can't handle this. It's making me crazy. I just can't do those types of noises, like certain things that make noises. I can't do it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I'm like sweating thinking about this and like talking about, that's how much it like bothers me. I don't even think it's a pet peeve. I think it's like a serious problem that I just have in my head. Because the thing is, okay, let me just like tell you, because I don't want you to think I'm just like batshit crazy. Well, I am, but let me give some of an explanation of why I don't like this. Is because the sound, I think I have like some audio sensitivity going on, and it literally will echo in my head over and over and over again. Even when the noise has stopped completely, I still hear it in my head going over and over and over, and it's like an echo, screeching. I can't do it. I can't do it. They've got to go. My next pet peeve. People that try to act perfect. Bitch, we know you're not perfect. Like, nobody is perfect. Stop trying to act perfect. That is like something that literally drives me crazy. It's the one thing on YouTube that I really don't like, because I see it all the time in like YouTubers that just like have this like facade on. They're like so not real. Like, I understand not cussing in your videos because like there's young people that watch your videos, whatever, that's fine. But like, it's more than that. It's like, oh, like I'm so perfect and prissy, and oh my god, my life is just perfect. And it's like, bitch, you are far from perfect. You were just probably being perfect to get sponsorships and make a lot of money. I really don't like that. It's like definitely a pet peeve. Like, I don't even want to be friends with those type of people because I think they're like very fake. I feel like they care too much about their image and what people think about them, and it really bothers me. I don't like it. Clearly, I'm the opposite of that. And I'm like an oversharer, and I just say things how they are, and I just give zero fucks, and that's just how I am. And so I really don't like when people try to act perfect, because they're not. I feel like it's like really hard for people that watch them They think that their life needs to be like that, and it will never be like that, and so it gives them low self-esteem. It makes them feel bad about their life. It's just not a good thing. I don't think it's good for anyone. And it's definitely a pet peeve of mine. Okay, the next one. People that talk really loud. I really don't like it. It really bothers me. I think it just hurts my fucking ears. It's like, why are you screaming? Like, there's no reason to be this loud. Let's take it down a notch. And this is like even more so when I'm on an airplane or in an airport or in a public place in general, when people are talking on their phone and they're loud as fuck in a public place. It's so annoying to me. I'm like, listen, you just need to take it down. Nobody cares about your conversation. Nobody wants to hear your whole conversation. I don't like it. The next one is people that smell bad in public places. You want to smell bad in your home, that's fine. But there are some people that just like smell really bad and they sit next to you on a plane. If you watch my vlogs or if you're subscribed to my vlogging channel, watch my vlogs, you know that like we had a really smelly person sit next to us on a plane ride that was a few hours. It was very unpleasant. I was basically suffering the whole time. Felt like I was being tortured. Like, put some deodorant on, guys. I know you have to smell yourself. If I can smell you, you have got to smell you. Please, hygiene, guys. Hygiene, it's so important. So yeah, that's definitely a pet peeve. And then last but not least is rude ass people. I do not like people that are rude. There's no reason to be rude to anybody. If you're having a bad day, like, keep it to yourself. Don't project onto other people. I feel like this is like mainly happens to me in LA. It's like people are just not even having a bad day. They're just rude. That's just like personalities. In New York, LA, I feel like, or like any big cities, people are just very standoffish. They're very rude for no reason, and it's definitely a pet peeve of mine. I've lived in LA my whole life. I was born and raised there. I'm not rude. Like, I say please and thank you. I hold the door open for somebody. When you hold the door open for somebody, the person walking in normally says thank you. And a lot of the time, they just say nothing. I open the door for people and they're just like, walk right through without saying anything. That's rude. I don't know where you learned your manners, but you are supposed to say please and thank you, or just smile at people when you're walking by. You say hi. Like, I don't know. That's just how I was raised. I don't know. Maybe people were raised by wolves or something, but it's definitely a pet peeve when people are rude like that. I don't like it. Okay, so I know that I just told you guys all of my like things I don't like. It wasn't all of them. That's just like a short list that I made. I'm sure I have way more, but I just thought it'd be fun to share that with you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you watched this far, good on you. Good on you. You're definitely part of the Rose fan. You're a true Rose fan member, and I would like to know, what is one of your biggest pet peeves? Let me know down in the comments. I'm really curious to like read yours and see if like some of them are similar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope